Hello, everyone. This is Rob. Welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a quick reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I desperately need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter. It's viewed as a quote luxury item, end quote. And as a result, the parts that I need and need to have on hand for the purposes of replacing them as they fail is imperative. Um, so I have a spot fund account linked below, and it is easy to access. It's actually linked in two places, right below the title itself in the description, as well as in a separate section by itself. And then all support is welcome there, and I do want to really extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, as well as those who plan on it, as your contributions uh, will make and are making a world of difference in my life. I am unable to use a regular wheelchair due to my dexterity issues and only having primary use of one hand, so I can't use a standard wheelchair either. Um, and the only type of scooter that really works for me is the one I currently have, which unfortunately is not covered by my insurance. So I'm doing my best to get the parts necessary so that when, as stated, when they do fail, I can have them replaced ASAP. Otherwise, without this scooter, I am a fish out of water. I have no backup, and this is all I have. And a few days ago, I had a mild scare as it wasn't holding a charge. Fortunately, I was able to rectify that situation, but things like that are what really what really put me on edge, and this is why this is so important. And my independence is something that I pride myself on in my everyday life, and I really don't want to be reliant on people um, on a 24/7 basis. I prefer to live my life as independently as possible. So once again, thank you all to all. I love you all, and thank you for checking out this reaction video. So this is kind of a special one for me. Um, when I was a kid, and when I mean kid, like age 6 through probably 10 or yeah, around 10 or 11. Um, like most kids in the 70s and adults for that matter, I was a big fan of the rock band Kiss. But my favorite member was always Ace Frehley. And of course, Ace ended up not being part of Kiss for quite some time and then being uh, added back into the fold briefly alongside Peter Criss, but ultimately they decided to carry on without Ace at their side. But Ace was always really one of my favorite guitar players, actually. And he was always the coolest looking guy in the band, in my opinion. So I, I outgrew the style of Kiss. I can honestly say I went back and listened to a lot of the material that I used to find enjoyable when I was a kid. Found maybe a handful of songs that I still can really uh, jam out to and enjoy and relate to. But for the most part, it was something that was a really a childhood uh, experience for me. I had the Kiss dolls. I had Kiss color forms. So I was a big fan back in the day, and I even had Ace Frehley's first Kiss solo album, which for those of you who are Kiss fans, you know that each member at one point in time around the late 70s, early 80s put out a solo album each, and I had Aces, very proudly, I might say. And so this came to my attention via Justin Hawkins, of Justin Hawkins Writes Again, and also of The Darkness formerly. And he had done a reaction to this. I did not watch his reaction, but I did watch his extensive intro of his reaction just to kind of get a feel for what the context was. And I do recognize the fact that there is a lot of bad blood now between Ace Frehley and the existing members of Kiss, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. And I won't weigh in on that at all, but I'm reacting to Ace Frehley, not Kiss, so that should tell you something right there. However, I am still impartial and open to any and all feedback on the inclusion or exclusion of certain members of the band, Ace and Peter specifically. So, with all that stated, this is a new song by Ace Frehley called 10,000 Volts from an upcoming album, and um, I'm going to do this reaction. Hopefully this is not blocked. If this is blocked, however, you'll see a blurb on the screen indicating it was blocked, and you will find a link to the actual video source below regardless. I do this with all my reaction videos because I feel that the musicians and artists that create this music for us, no matter the genre, deserve all the credit in the world. And I would urge you all to either click on the source video prior to watching my reaction or click on it right afterwards and experience it in the optimum sound quality it was meant to be heard in on your home system. Whether it's an Atmos sound system or earbuds, whatever your forte is. I'm using standard computer speakers here, unfortunately, but one day maybe I will have an Atmos system. One day. That's the dream. That's the dream right now. I have an Atmos sound system. But I don't foresee that happening in the near future. So, with all this babbling out of the way, I'm really excited to actually hear what Ace has come up with on this new song, and I hope that this does not get blocked, like I said. And please leave your feedback in the comment section below, and let me know what you think. And I will be back afterwards, after watching the video, and I will give my assessment at that point in time. Nice. Very nice. Ace Frehley, 10,000 volts. That was a fun song. That really was. I wasn't sure what to expect. It was a really fun song. It was nice to jam out to. Really had a good vibe to it. Lyrical phrasing is really quite interesting, and I like the way it's constructed. Very classic rock style, and Ace really sounds great on vocals. And the guitar solo is also very classic. Um, Ace Frehley, if I may say so. It has that really vintage feel to it, and the production is just really top notch as well. Great sounding mix on all the instruments, and there's just a lot of great things to be said. The video itself is basic performance video, but it's nice to see you know Ace with a band behind him and really enjoying himself. Uh, not having to face any sort of unwelcome animosity on stage. It's nice to see that, and I really applaud Ace Frehley for this new track and new album, 10,000 Volts. This was definitely a great song, and it's a fun song. Uh, Normally I'm one of those guys that, as many of you know who watch my channel, I more or less go for a lot of the progressive rock, a lot of the more outlandish lyrical arrangements, and uh, a lot of the storytelling elements, etc. But there's nothing like a good old fashioned basic rock song every now and then. And this is definitely a rock song that I can see this going far right now. There's nothing like this, in my opinion, at the moment out there. And, I really am pleased to have brought you this. I wanted to highlight this because, like I said, Ace Frehley has always been my favorite Kiss member. Um, and no disrespect to the other guys, but he was always my favorite. And I obviously haven't really uh, exposed myself to much of their other solo material out there by the other members, or even other Kiss material following Ace's departure, with the exception of some few songs in the albums here and there that friends of mine had over the years, and I subsequently acquired here and there. But it was always a more significant experience listening to Ace. He was sort of this really uh, interesting person in the band. Ace had that unique look and a really signature feel to his guitar style. I love the guitar sound as well. It's got a nice flange sound, and I like that a lot. It's something you don't hear a lot these days either. And speaking of that, I keep forgetting to mention this with a lot of my recent reactions. The fade out was really refreshing. I love a good fade out, and you know, people have gotten away from that as a result of streaming. That going from song to song, making things a lot easier. But as far as I'm concerned, a nice fade is always welcome, depending on the song and the arrangement, and this was no exception. It really works well for this. So please do check out this for yourself if you haven't already done so. You can find that link below, and I'm also going to link below the Justin Hawkins Returns. Justin Hawkins video on this song as well. That way you can experience his reaction in addition to mine. I really urge you all to do so, and also uh, like and subscribe to Ace's channel if you like the song, and also check out Justin Hawkins, like and subscribe to his channel. This is Rob with Media Awareness. Once again, reminder about the fundraiser. It still continues. I still need your help. Any and all support is welcome. You can click on the spot from the link below. It takes a few seconds to contribute, and it would really mean the world to me, and I really want to thank you all in advance for contributing. And for those who have, you guys really are wonderful. Thank you so much. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, becoming part of my ever-growing YouTube family. I'd love to have you. Like and share if you do like and want to share. And a comment, let me know your thoughts. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.